We just got out of the theater for Iron Man v Captain America, Dawn of Civil War.
That's not what it's called. It's called Captain America Civil War.
Oh, jeez. Well, this was fantastic. I loved this movie.
Did?
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm not sure because I fell asleep.
Yeah, you were tired.
I was really tired.
Well, and you fell asleep during what was possibly one of the best fights in the whole movie,
I was there when Captain America and Iron Man were fighting.
Yeah. Well, there's another one.
Oh.
Don't go too far into. Well, that's in the trailer, so I guess you aren't really revealing anything. Okay. But there's a. Yeah. If you've seen the really cool fight scene with like everybody, she was asleep. But anyways, this was a good one.
I was sleepy. It is.
It's okay.
Yeah, the clock's not on.
The whole. I know lots of people have complained about the villain in this one. I mean, he wasn't great. He wasn't the highlight of the movie. I thought they actually did a fairly good job with him. They gave him...
I didn't know what the villain is. I wasn't awake long enough to see.
Yeah, you see him. He's just a guy, though.
I think...
He's a guy manipulating the pieces.
What's the pieces?
Yeah, you gotta watch the movie.
I was asleep!
But man, this is a good one. The action is fantastic. All the characters are good. I'm going to compare it to Batman v Superman, because, come on, they're so similar, they came out so close to each other, you have to. In Batman v Superman, they fight very briefly, and it's something that could have been resolved if they talked to each other like normal human beings. Here they fight quite a bit, and it's just an elevation of them talking to each other. They talk to each other, and it doesn't fix it. They have these ideological differences that are so severe that really makes it work. Maybe it was
made by the same person.
Same person as what?
Batman v Superman.
No, this is not Zack Snyder. Holy smokes, that would be weird.
I did not know. I usually did not read the craft except with the cast.
I would love to see the scene where it's like, I gotta save James. Why did you say that name? Yay! Your best friend is named James, just like me? Well, now we're friends.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, no, the action is fantastic. This is a lot like The Winter Soldier in theme and how it's set up. This actually makes me even more excited for Infinity War, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm more confident with Marvel movies just because they've done so well. At least in my opinion. I know there's tons of people out there who are like, I hate the Avengers. I'm not one of them by a mile. But they've done so well. And Age of Ultron was a little disappointing, but I still really liked it. And actually, even this movie does a little bit of housekeeping on Age of Ultron, kind of going back and, fixing up, not a lot of things, but a little bit of that stuff that was the issue there. But oh my god, this movie balances the characters ridiculously well. I was concerned it would be character overload, and they did a great job. Everyone has moments. Everyone, even the minor characters, get little moments. It's ridiculous how well they're handled. Yeah. The Russo brothers, they know how to do this. They know how to handle this material. So... And I will say, this feels very much like an Avengers movie. I mean, it's an Avengers movie with a Captain America slant, which the Avengers movies are already kind of with a Captain America slant, maybe more of a shared Captain America Iron Man slant. But even this one has a pretty strong Iron Man slant. I would say maybe this one has a stronger Captain America slant, but it's still...
That's why it's called Captain America Civil War.
Yeah, but I would say this is an Avengers movie. You could easily...
Yeah, I'd say this is Avengers movie. The Avengers were in it.
Yeah, you could title this Avengers Civil War, and it would be just as satisfying a movie. You won't be like, hey, where are the Avengers? They're right there. The only guys you're missing are Thor and Hulk. That's it.
Yeah, and they never told me where they were.
Well,
it's just like, what's going on somewhere.
Well, Thor's on Asgard, and we actually have no idea where Hulk is. So we're going to see them in Thor 3. So that'll be interesting. Yeah.
Maybe you went on vacation.
Oh, did you want to do any spoiler talk?
I'm not sure if I can do that much spoiler talk, though, because I was asleep during most of it.
Okay, well, maybe we won't really do spoiler talk. But I loved this movie. I mean, it handles the characters it brings back. They all get moments. They all do a great job. The new characters are all introduced well, and they do a great job with them. There's actually a scene they show one scene 3 times in the movie, and when they started showing it again the 3rd time, I was about ready to go, okay, guys, we get this scene. And then they show why that scene's so important. It's like, oh, I can't really complain about that, because now that scene's vital to the movie, and you will know it when you see it.
Can we say our favorite characters?
Absolutely. Who's your favorite character?
Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America. Yeah, he was awesome.
Oh, and Steve, they're the same person.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, everyone's got moments, and it's an ideological difference, and no one's actually in the straight up wrong in this movie, which is why it's a really engaging movie. It's why you're really torn. Like, the scenes where the heroes fight each other, it's really well done action, and at the same time, you are torn. Like, when they start fighting, I have to say, I thought my mind was torn. Part of my mind was going, yay, action! Another part of my mind was going, oh, God, these guys are fighting? That's not cool. And the movie set it up so well. This is a great one. It's up there with Winter Soldier. I don't know if it's my favorite MCU movie. It's up there.
What I was thinking would be, part of my mind would be thinking, well, yay, I woke up with some action. And the next of my mind would be saying, what is going on here? Why are they fighting? This is not good news.
There is an end credit scene, so you want to stay till the end credits. And also, we end up seeing it in 3D because the 2D projector wasn't working, I guess. So we end up seeing it in 3D at 2D price. Not worth it. It kind of gave me a headache at parts. I'm kind of want to go back and see it in 2D at some point. Because, yeah, I'd recommend 2D. But absolutely go see it. You know, it's a great one. This is great. If you were disappointed with Age of Ultron, this is the movie you're waiting for. Might be the best Avengers movie, and it's under the Captain America name.
I'm kind of still staying with that Age of Ultron was the best Avengers movie I've seen.
Really? You like it more than the first Avengers?
Well, the first one's okay, but I kind of like when they add some new characters in there. It kind of makes me feel, yeah, new characters. Because then you get to see new characteristics and stuff like that. It just makes me happy.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Did that thing just glitch?
It should have. But anyways, if you were disappointed with Age of Ultron, this is the movie for you. If you're disappointed with Batman v Superman, this is the movie for you. If you like action movies, this is the movie for you. If you just go see this movie, I mean, if at any point, I mean, I imagine most of you out there are already definitely going to see this movie. Just go see it. It's worth the money. It's worth the time. It's good. It's good. I'm probably going to see this one again.
Wait a second. Can we just... Never mind.
What did you think of a spoiler you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the post.
Well, we've gone non-spoilers for about 9 minutes, so let's go spoilers. So, spoilers, don't watch past here if you haven't seen the movie. What do you want to bring up?
At the end of the post credits,
yeah,
they were trying to signal.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the spider signal. That was silly.
Spider signal. Spider-Man will return.
Yeah, not the Avengers will return. Spider-Man. That's it. That's all we're gonna get in the next few MCU movies. We aren't gonna get any other characters. It's gonna be a Spider-Man movie. Yeah, no, that was kind of fun. I was thinking, oh yeah, I loved Black Panther's arc through this. I mean, Spider-Man was fun, but they didn't do a whole lot with him. They did just enough with him.
The character, I don't think he was really in the movie.
It was Spider-Man? Were you asleep throughout all of Spider-Man?
No! Yes!
Yeah, he was in the movie a fair bit.
Well, at least I saw the signal part.
Yeah, do you remember Ant-Man and Giant Man?
I remember Ant-Man. Who is Giant Man?
Giant Man is Ant-Man. Well, he's big. Totally Giant Man cameo in this, which is awesome.
I thought that he was just called Ant-Man.
Yeah, well, he can also turn himself into Giant Man, which is cool.
But still, once they've got a name for him, I'm going to stay with it because I don't want to have to call him different names at different times.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous.
It's definitely more of a Captain America's Tony story, but Black Panther, his character kind of mirrors all the themes of this movie.
It's like, what am I going to call him when he's in the middle?
It's because so many people in this movie are blaming the superheroes for the disasters that happened. And yeah, they made mistakes, and I thought it was great at the beginning when Scarlet Witch completely screws up and accidentally kills people. That was a big scene, but they handle it really well. It's not like Man of Steel where he's just bludgeoning Zod through buildings and not caring. It's like, oh shit, when they do that. And that's kind of what amplifies all this, and it brings a lot of it to the forefront. And really what we see through Black Panther is the storyline where he's like on a search for vengeance against Bucky. And through the movie, he figures out that Bucky is innocent and that he is trying to kill the wrong guy this whole time. And he realizes this vengeance that he let consume him, that is consuming a lot of characters. It's consuming Iron Man. It's consuming the main villain, Baron Zemo. I wonder if they do a Thunderbolts movie. That'd be awesome.
Zemo, I don't think I ever saw him.
Yeah, he's just a dude. I'd love to do a Thunderbolts movie at some point.
And now I think about it, who is Baron Zemo? Wait a second, I could probably look it up in my guide.
But
superheroes.
They're letting it consume them, and they're making the wrong choices out of vengeance. And it's also, you gotta look at who's responsible. When the superheroes are trying to save the day, are they responsible for the people that die while they're trying to stop the bad guy? I mean, they make mistakes, yes, but can we? It's not a clear answer. It definitely leans towards the superheroes should be protected, but it's not like absolutely, it's not clear.
Whoa.
Because in the end, I mean, the Superhero Registration Act passes, and there's essentially two Avengers teams. We have the Avengers team led by Iron Man, which has a Spider-Man and Vision. And, God, I don't even know who else is left.
Spider-Man?
Yep.
How much Spider-Man is in this movie?
He does all right. Rhodey gets messed up, but he's recovering at least. So he's on Iron Man's team. And we also have Captain America's Avengers. That's War Machine. Then we have Captain America's Avengers, which has Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, Falcon. There's more there. Black Panther, who changes sides. Black Widow actually changes sides too, although I'm not sure which Avengers team she'll end up on. Who else? What am I missing that's on Captain America's side? Hawkeye. Hawkeye is on He pops up late in the movie, but man, he gets some great stuff in this movie. Hawkeye was badass in this movie. This is probably my favorite Hawkeye movie, and I liked him in Age of Ultron too.
I thought he only came out in the beginning.
Hawkeye? Was he in the beginning?
Yeah, he was in the beginning.
What did he do at the beginning? I don't recall him at the beginning at all.
I was awake at the beginning.
No. Oh, you just remember the scene where you're talking about? Yeah. Okay.
What? Was he actually at the beginning?
Well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't like... I'm pretty sure you were awake when he popped up. But the first time I remember seeing him was during the... was when he went to get Scarlet Witch. And from Vision.
Went to get Scarlet Witch? Sorry, I'm a bit behind.
This is what happens when you sleep through the movie.
Well, I was tired.
It's okay. It's okay. So I guess her review doesn't really count, but I say watch it. Go watch it. It's really good. I want to say more. I mean, Spider-Man has little scenes. They're good. They're good, but I mean, he's a very minor character. This is the first Spider-Man movie that explains to me how he gets his costume. I mean, he's such a minor character, yet they're able to explain how he gets a costume, like, so easily in this movie. And it's like, thank you. Is there anything else? No one dies, which is, it's kind of to be expected.
What happened to... I know that he crashed his shield at him, but what happened with Iron Man after that happened? I have no idea what happened to Iron Man after that happened.
Iron Man just goes back and he has his own separate Avengers team. Essentially, Captain America left the Avengers to Iron Man. But, you know, if you know the comic book, there's kind of two Avengers teams, and you have the regular Avengers and you get the new Avengers. I don't know if they'll go with that name.
Suspiciously like something that we read in a comic book.
Yeah, well, and the members in the new Avengers are a little bit different. Because the new Avengers, the comic book, were like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Doctor Strange, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. Most of those characters aren't in this movie, and the ones that are in this movie are on the other side, so that's kind of weird. It's very much based on the premise of the Civil War comic book, but not on the story.
In here?
No, he wasn't. But he was in the comic book.
Yeah, it's just making me a bit suspicious.
Yeah, no, most of the characters I named aren't in this movie. Oh, we're going on for 17 minutes.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was in this movie.
Yeah, he was the only one off the top of my head that was in the movie.
I thought Nick Fury had to be in there.
No, Nick Fury isn't in the movie. And I didn't name him either.
I thought you did at the end.
If I did, I misspoke.
I think I'm imagining things.
Anyways, alright, Sep, this is a great movie. Go check it out. Any final thoughts?
I was asleep. I'm not much help. Don't listen to me.
Hey, give me someone to chat with. Let's see, any big movies. Oh yeah, quick announcement. We are still going to be doing a fair amount of knee-jerk reactions, but the ones that aren't like huge tentpole movies.
What are knee-jerk reactions?
You don't know. That's the name of the video series we do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Knee-jerk reaction.
The other day, she asked me what's Organized Chaos Productions. It never occurred to me she didn't know the name of my YouTube channel.
And I was wondering why I saw Organized Chaos Production all the time.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to do, like, videos for both YouTube and here, but if it's not a major tentpole movie, I'm not going to do a knee-jerk reaction on YouTube. I'm going to do it on my Vimeo. And if you want access to that, you just got to go to, you got to be at least a $1 patron or contribute to the show in some other way. And I don't know what other way, so if you think of something creative, let me know. And once you do that, you just gotta sign up for a Vimeo account and give me your Vimeo username, and I'll give you access to all the videos on there. But if it's a major tentpole movie like this one, obviously, this is going up on YouTube. We'll definitely put X-Men Apocalypse on YouTube, and like Alice Through the Looking Glass will definitely be a Vimeo Patreon exclusive. Yay! Give you an idea. So if you really like these videos, I'm not asking for a lot. Just, you know, what you can spare, honestly, and I'll give you access. Honestly, I'm doing it twofold because I do know people like these videos, But at the same time, these the lesser popular movies don't get the view counts, and it kind of weighs down the channel, and I kind of like it. I'm trying to keep it up right now. But yeah, that's a channel upkeep. Before we go, anything else?
I don't know.
All right. Thumbs up and thumb asleep for this movie.
Yeah, asleep. Asleep. Let's pretend that this is me asleep on a chair.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.